we will start our practical journey to intentional forgetting. As an example, I will use a memory many of us would all like to erase. Something I think we have all experienced. A relationship that ended badly, a breakup, a dispute, a rift, whether in a romantic relationship, family relationship, or a friendship gone sour. Have you experienced a disappointment in your relationship? Unrequited love for a spouse who strayed, a friend who did not meet expectations, a colleague who set you up? If not, then you were either stuck in a Siberian prison your entire lives, or you are just perfect and full of self-confidence, and if so, I envy you and I do not want you to participate in this course. Just kidding. In any case, most people have suffered some kind of disappointment in a relationship. And another question. When there is a rift, a breakup, bad feelings, animosity, what is the better way to cope with the situation? Talking about it or not addressing the issue? When a dispute is left unresolved, when we disengage, when things remain unsettled? Most agree that we need closure, and studies say the same. It is hard to live without closure. Ask those whose loved ones, God forbid, have disappeared without a trace. That is the greatest nightmare possible, not knowing. If we can have a dialogue and repair our relationships, it is definitely worth trying. But if we have tried several times to repair things, and after all attempts, the situation is still bad, this is a hint, a big hint, that it is the end. This is when you need to make a brave decision. When do you create your own closure? Because you need to close the circle. Do you know the expression, the truth shall set you free? Coming full circle is accepting the truth. A spouse who left home, this is the truth. Fired, this is the truth. Someone dear to us died, this is the sad truth. Dealing with the truth allows us to move on. Inability to accept the truth and accept reality is an iron shackle on our wrists. It will keep us stuck and hurt us. Accepting the truth releases our grip on pain. In fact, we have only two options. Make peace with the truth now, or make peace with it in a few years. It will not change. It is final. Today, tomorrow, and even in 10 years from now. Should we waste years on anger, resentment, and self-pity? That's not true, some would say. There's still hope that she'll come back if I just change or if he promises to behave. People seldom change. Not me, not you, and not those who left us. Other than that, hope is a good thing, but what kind of hope? Is the hope to turn back the clock a positive one? Should we keep things at their dismal, a static state, and ignore the reality of the situation? Since the beginning of time, everyone who claimed that they could not breathe without their spouse, whether they were terrible or amazing spouses, always discovered several months later that they were breathing perfectly, sometimes even better without them. Because if somebody does not want us as a partner, it is in our interest to find someone who does. And for this purpose, you need to close one door and open another to a better hope. One that is much more hopeful, right, healthy, new, exciting. But getting closure is tough, you may say. Correct. But don't worry, we will not do this now. First, let's go through several stages that will make getting closure easier. In fact, let's open the circle first. Please note, we have a circle here, which symbolizes a person's head. Inside this circle, in this head, there are many emotionally charged memories. Toxic thoughts, filth, stinking gases that exert pressure, disturbing thoughts, problems, fears, false imaginings, excessive anxieties, limiting beliefs. In summary, a poison of consciousness. Now watch this. Now we've opened the circle. We've created a drainage hole. What will happen now? The poison spills out and we experience relief. Our head slowly empties from the mental pressure, from the memories and the thoughts. It becomes lighter, cleaner, with less toxins, less weight. And then, when we are ready, we will do something necessary. What happens when you close a circle, put a lid on a pot, seal a box or your head? Nothing can enter. The toxins, the thoughts, the memories all remain outside. Okay, this is a nice illustration. But how do we actually do it? How do we open the circle? Have you ever called a plumber to open a blockage and clean the filth? This is exactly what you need to do. This plumber, in professional terms, is called someone else. This someone else can be a friend, a consultant, a therapist, a psychologist, and even someone who does your nails and is willing to listen to you for an hour. And you know what? This can be an actual plumber who knows how to listen and be a friend. So in the first stage, we do what most of us would do naturally. Shed light on the memory, talk about it, share it. But I'll say something unexpected and unpopular. If you are someone who doesn't like sharing, talking about yourself, or getting along fine with yourself, and you prefer to repress your memories, please do. Repression is a type of closure, and it works. Now, I'm certainly aware of the fact that there are professionals who claim that repression is a mistake, that one day the bad memories may resurface. This is not necessarily true. An amazing study conducted in New York after 9/11 showed that those who did not share their feelings on social media and did not speak very much about the event suffered fewer symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder compared to those who delve into the issue over and over. There are people who have been repressing their memories for years. And not only did the memories not resurface, they were stored in a mental warehouse unused. Besides, isn't it better for bad memories to come out after 20 years rather than every day, compromising our quality of life? There are no specific rules for this issue. Most experts understand that there is no correct way to deal with charged memories. Every person does what is best for him. Some function better repressing their memories, and some need to share. If you choose to share and talk, this can be done up to a certain point. Let's discover what that point is.